Good day, everybody. My name is Todd, standing out in the field on an incredible July expedition, my first expedition of July. I'm out here with Ashley, Logan, and up here specifically with Matt and Dan, who made this get ready to have your socks blown up. So we're in the Penner playground where we've seen all kinds of weaving and bent trees and twisted, and I'm gonna blow your mind. So we're way up. So from the bottom tree structure that we first acknowledged in a previous video in the Penner playground, and the weavings and all that stuff, we're literally up 200 yards. Dan's another 50 yards up above me. I'm going to show you something that we're going to end this too with a track. As I'm getting eaten alive by horseflies here. Let's go nice and wide for you. Look, this is ridiculous, guys. So there's a tree break. That's a style that I'm noticing when these guys get really crazy about a structure. So look at this branch. Look how that's pushed in, weaved through that. These two are falling down. And then, but you got to look, guys. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to scratch up my legs. So these trees are all twisted and bent all through there. And then you get this one, which I consider a smoking gun. Look at it. Look, it's weaved. So it literally weaves all the way around. See how that goes? So it's weaving around and down, under and over multiple trees. And this,
there's multiple live trees bent in.
yeah,
One, two.
Live trees, dead trees, twistings, turnings. Look at that little apex up there. I mean, that is so intricate, so amazing. And the way these
that apex right there's got 3 live trees all bent in.
it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, what a piece of art. And you keep see how this tree gets like woven and put over there. This tree over here, watch this one. So this tree's not alive, and it's just woven in there. It's kind of hard to see that. Let me zoom in a bit. See how this tree just goes in and then it gets bent and woven down. The other ones are bent and twisted and woven up. But this just doesn't happen naturally. And then, so we're on the ground. Are you by that track, Matt?
Yeah.
So, and then on the ground,
Track's right here.
over here, this was cool because we've got a woven in tree tied into this incredible track. So first I'll show you the tree. Look at this tree, guys. See how you can't see the backside of it because it's woven over here. So what happens is the tree goes, it weaves through here, comes back around here, and look at what Matt found. That is a track, guys. This is my hand. Let me give you a wider view here. This is my hand across this beautiful Sasquatch track. I mean, come on, Matt. You see toes in there?
Nope. I see toes right in here.
Yeah. I mean, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And this is steep too, guys. Like, you can't really see the steepness of it, but so the heel strike hit here on this woven in tree. There's this beautiful track across here. It's the front half of the foot. The mid-tarsal joint is bent because you can't see
this.
right?
Yep.
Snapped it. So it's so organic, so full of life, and so part of the twisted in structure. So that individual, and I'm telling you guys too, this track, just judging by the width of the top, that's got to be, that's a big Sasquatch. And that's heavy weight. Like the tracks that we've been seeing, Matt, like you've found a track out here, wasn't that big.
No.
Well, not compared to the 18-inch.
Yeah, we saw 17, 18 inches already so far.
So I'm thinking this is at least a 16-inch track. It would have been from a male. This is also looks like a left foot. The big toe's over here.
Yep.
So left foot, just coming up this hill, making all this weaving happen. Look at this, guys. It's amazing. Twists woven in trees, bent, broken, all off of a tree break. It's an incredible style that these Sasquatch have out here. And how many of these things like this have you seen in this area, Dan?
I mean, I'm going on a half dozen to 8.
Yeah. and literally, like, this can't have happened naturally.
It's, man, I'm going to say no. There's absolutely no way.
Now, you know, you're the second. This is my second expedition in this area. Would you think that there'd be, judging on the amount of people you've seen, you're up here on a Saturday, it's the weekend, people should be coming out, judging on the amount of people you've seen, do you think any human being has ever seen this before? No.
And I've seen 0 human beings besides us since.
Zero.
Zero human beings.
Like, come on, Matt. People see this all the time.
There's no way.
People come in here and recognize this. We're not the first to see this, are we?
No, we're watching tree breaks and coming in and exploring areas that are unexplored. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What's that, Dan?
There's no human tracks either.
No, there's nothing for human, right? Well, there is now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty clear and obvious that this is for me personally. Gosh, even I'm gonna go have to do footage of it, because there's the simplest thing, like an X down there, the X that I saw down there. I mean, guys, you guys are professional, intelligent human beings. Like you're a medical professional, Matt.
Yes.
When I go on live shows and I go, these beings are so incredibly intelligent, they're brilliant in what they do. Are you starting to understand why I say that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like even
Totally agree.
even they're around base camp. We're gonna do an interview with you.
Yep.
They're around base camp. I mean, do you have any doubt?
No,
No.
not at all.
Are-
We're hearing tree breaks. We're hearing tree knocks. You know, we're hearing noise around the camp. We know
Right.
there's nobody else out here.
Right.
We're making calls. We're hearing calls.
Yeah.
So
Now,
there's something going on. That's for sure.
now, you're here with Todd Standing. Now, Todd Standing's skill set, how does it seem to you? Like, what kind of skill set do you think I have?
Well, Todd's obviously been doing this for decades,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't come out on an expedition with anybody but Todd.
Yeah.
Right.
This is our first time doing something like this. We've always been believers and wanting to come out and experience any sign of Bigfoot that we can, whether it's a sighting, whether it's just, you know, a call, anything. We just want to get a piece of Bigfoot. And after doing a lot of research, Todd Standing was the guy that.
And 3 days into it, this is not narcissism. I'm not here so he could. What I want to make a point of, though, is Survivor Man, John Bitternagel, wildlife biologist, PhD, dozens of other men and women like him, experts, have been out with me. Apache trackers, Blackfoot trackers. And you know one thing I'll tell you, and these expeditioners will agree with, the Sasquatch are around us and they are owning my ass. Me versus a Sasquatch, I mean, are they owning me?
Absolutely.
Like,
there's not even a comparison. You don't have a chance.
I'm a world-class tracker. I'm out here. These guys are learning about stuff. Mind's blown. I work with elite, amazing, incredible people. And I'm at the top 1% of 1%. I work with incredible, amazing hunters. And the reason I'm telling you this is the level that I'm at, the Sasquatch are smoking me. I couldn't even try to compete with them. These guys are seeing it out there. There's a Sasquatch around. What do you want to do, Todd? Well, let's try to attract him in.
Right.
Because if we go verse him, we're done. We don't have a hope. These beings are brilliant and amazing, incredibly intelligent, and these men have only been out here. Dan, are you going to agree with that assessment?
Without doubt.
Right, Matt?
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
We're and these men are man. These guys are getting so well trained. It's happening so fast. They're learning. These guys are identifying tree breaks by age, tracks. They've both found their own sets of tracks entirely on their own, walking around, looking, scanning for tracks. Dan's been up here, found 8 different significant things. Matt is you get out here with intelligent human beings, and absolutely astonishing, amazing things happen. And at the level we're at, we're still getting smoked. There's no doubt. Nobody that comes out here has any doubt that the Sasquatch are the masters out here. They are at an elite level, and we are not going to win. We're not going to win if we verse them. The only way to have success out here is for us to go out there, follow their rules, adhere to what they're saying, be good students, and when the students are ready, the masters will appear. How's it
I
feeling?
totally agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Man.
So 3 days in.
Man, I can't tell you how pumped I am for the next 3 days. Man. Can't tell you how pumped I am for the next 3 days.
So,
man.
welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to the Great White North of Canada, where we have tremendous, incredible success with Bigfoot tracks. No apples taken. You know, we've although we've had really good, tremendous success too. It hasn't been like we haven't had a sighting. They've been close though. How close, Matt? I think you got to that Sasquatch yesterday when you were hearing him.
I think we were within 100, 150 yards, probably,
Mm-hmm.
conservatively, yeah. You know, we definitely heard we had parabolic sound machine, and we could hear, you know, breaks in the woods. Something
You
was
could,
moving.
yeah. You could.
Something was moving.
Right.
We did hear some calls.
Yeah.
We all heard the calls.
Yeah, that's right. Those were amazing.
And again, there's something out there. We're just trying to attract it in to
Yeah.
give us a chance to see it and experience it.
Oh,
So,
it's just a bear.
yeah, no, definitely not a bear.
That's what I heard.
We know what we're hearing and feeling is a bipedal
Yeah.
entity that is hard to capture, hard to see, hard to find, and there's something spiritual about the creature, and you have to attract it in and show it that you're ready to see it and ready to interact with it. So
Wow.
that's what we're training to do right now.
I'll be absolutely zero surprised when this man has success. I want to put Dan on the spot too, because Dan and I, so after the sounds he heard, first it was Ashley and I heard something moving by Peely, then he heard it on the parabolic dish. Then I went out, Dan was in front of me, and I want to ask Dan live on camera. Dan, the sounds that you heard that were biped, I mean, it's just a Sasquatch, right? There's no guy out there. There's no bear that was doing that. It's not a deer.
It's very distinct. It's very distinct, and we both heard it. Thank God someone else heard it because it was amazing.
How far away was it?
Todd, it sounded like it was 50 feet away, man.
Right?
I'm not
It
not
was
kidding.
so close.
Yeah, it sounded like it was 50 feet away.
So close. And we're out there. We've been out there for 15, 20 minutes.
Yep.
Moving slow, very slow. Like just moving, stopping, moving, stopping, moving, stopping. And the last indicator that I got was a Sasquatch. I agree, 50 feet away. Like it was loud, it was clear, it was distinct. He looked at me and I was like, he's like, you got the gun, man, you go in front. Because the shock of what's going on, the man had been out here for 48 hours and he's 50 feet from a Sasquatch. What did you expect him to do? You know, like this is, but I'll tell you, day 3, he's a different human being already. Yep. I'm seeing difference in his movement, difference in his cadence, difference in his connectivity to the earth, his spirituality, his movement. They're drinking the water, they're eating amazing healthy foods, they're picking berries, learning how to forage, learning how to track, learning the difference between ungulate tracks, Sasquatch tracks, bear markings on trees, Sasquatch tracks of all different kinds, trees pushed over. It just goes on and on. Yeah. And this is we're at 72 hours. We're not done by a lot. So, and has it been fun?
Without doubt, it is. This is exactly what I was hoping for, Todd. To be honest with you.
How does the place look?
I mean, we have beautiful places in PA, but British Columbia, where you've taken us, is it's words are not easy to give it. Yeah. It's that beautiful.
Yeah. So, and I got words for you guys. We're about to go to a place that's more beautiful than any of you have seen yet by far. So you haven't seen the beautiful places. All right. I just been taking these guys out to where there's Sasquatch activity, nothing to do with beauty. So we're going to go have a couple beautiful looks where there's also been Sasquatch activity in history. So lots more to come. Thanks for tuning in. We'll keep you tuned in for more.